Hey there, today I'll share with you 10 ideas what to do while being isolated at home so you don't lose your mind. I do have some experience in staying long periods at home because my work as an external meant that sometimes I didn't have a project, and just my luck, those times were during winter, so technically there was nothing to do outside. All the people were at work, so I stayed for months mostly at home with limited amount of going out for grocery shopping or something like that. So that was like a dry test for me for an isolation, and 2-3 weeks isolation for me is pretty much nothing, because I already have a list of things I can do at home that can help me keep sane during this time. So today I'm going to share you my list of 10 tips which are applicable for everyone, what you can do during these times, as well as a short bonus for photographers and videographers at the end of the video. So make sure to keep watching until the end.
As I was editing this video, I noticed that I forgot to mention one thing before you dive into the things you can do with your free time. One important thing is to keep everything structured. Make a schedule what you're going to do today. 1 hour this, 1 hour that. Use something like Google Calendar, for example, because it has reminders. Try to keep things in a schedule and structured, and this will make things a little bit more normal. Like for example, you wake up at certain time, you go to work, then you go shopping, then you go home, and so on. Just try to fill in your day as if you're already at the office, and if you're not working from home, and fill in that with different types of activities. So yeah, let's get back to the list.
Also quick disclaimer here that I will not include watching Netflix and playing on your PlayStation or PC or whatever, because with my experience, that tends to get boring after a couple of days. I mean, if you just do that non-stop, sooner or later you're going to go crazy, and even the most interesting movies or games will be kind of boring, as well as you're going to binge watch a couple of series, and then what? You still need to figure out what to do the rest of the days. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Number one is pick up on your reading. Pretty much every single one of us has a long list of books that they would like to read, or topics that might be interesting to read about. So pick a book, read it. What's the worst thing that can happen? You can learn something new. Also, reading definitely stimulates your brain and thinking, so the chances of you going insane from the isolation is lowered that way. Number two is, why don't you grab this opportunity that you have some free time and further qualify yourself. There are at least I know about 2 sites right now that offer online courses that are free and give certificates. One I'm using right now that's regarding to German universities, and they give certificates at the end of the course. They are completely free. Regarding the German one, problem is that half of the courses are in German, half are in English, but maybe you will find something that's interesting in a language that you understand, either English or German. I will leave a link down below to the German one, as well as there is one from Google in cooperation with different universities around the world. I will leave a link to that one as well. Yeah, also forgot to mention the German one is also from German university, so at the end of the day, the certificates you're going to get are going to be legit and will most likely help you after all this crazy situation is over. Number 3 is exercise. When you're stuck at home, at some point you are going to gather up so much energy from just sitting around and sleeping and so on, that you will have to put this energy out in a way, or worst case you get fat, which no one wants that. So just a 30 or 40 minutes a day exercise will help a lot. Just do some basic free weight stuff like push-ups, crunches, and all of that stuff. If you have no idea what exactly to do, there are plenty of apps and websites that provide free information on exercise routines at home. Number 4 is chat with friends and family, but make sure to use video chat. As an expat, most of my family is back home, so we do this on a regular basis, and I gotta say that video chat helps a lot not to feel that you're isolated, and it definitely is better than just calling someone. You can also just leave your phone somewhere that covers the entire room, use Bluetooth headset, and it's like people are just there, and you can have an hour or two chat with someone just to get that amount of human interactions that you need to keep yourself sane. Number 5 is something that also stimulates your brain. That's doing something creative. Doesn't matter if you suck at it or not, just the fact that you try to do something creative stimulates your brain. Pick up painting, drawing, a music instrument, sing, or whatever else you have the means to do while you're at home. This will definitely help a lot. And who knows, you might discover a hidden talent that you have. Number 6 is to sit down and research topics that you were always interested in, but you never had time to actually do it because you were like, I have something more important right now, I don't have time. We all have such topics, and this is, I know it goes in the same category as books, but you can do a deep dive on a certain topic and not just limit yourself to books. You can watch videos on YouTube, tutorials, read articles on the topic, and gather as much data as you possibly can. And why this is a good thing to do while you're in isolation is because of the information rabbit hole. If you pick one topic and try to get everything that you need to understand it, you basically jump this rabbit hole that you don't know how long it's going to take until you have the sufficient amount of information in order to understand. Just a quick example is if you're interested in quantum physics like I am, for example, just Google at first quantum physics theories. Pick the top 3 theories that pop up to you at Google that you don't know, and start diving into that. I promise you it's gonna be definitely an interesting experience. Number 7 is a full house cleanup. We all clean our houses, but there are places that rarely get cleaned, either twice a year or even once per year. So now's the time to just scrub everything clean, disinfect everything. At the end of the day, it also helps with preventing germs and hopefully the spreading of this virus. So it's a win-win. Number 8 is backlog cleanup. If you have some tasks, whether they're at home or something online that you can clean up from your backlog, because who doesn't nowadays have a huge backlog that we always have something more pressing to do, and we forget to do those things, like fix the sock drawer in the bedroom, or do this at home, fix that. If you have the means to do that and you have everything at home to check off some of those things along the list, now's the best time to do it. Number 9 is also in the direction of communicating with people, and that is sharing your knowledge online. I think I mentioned this previously on other videos, I'm not quite sure, but right now on Facebook there are a lot of groups for certain topics, and there is this feature, mentorship. So if you feel confident on a topic, apply as a mentor. It will match you with people who are looking for mentors that have your skill set, and you can help them. And also that's another way to find communication. As well, you can always make videos for YouTube, Skillshare, or other platforms. Number 10 is just spend some time with the people you're living, whether it's just your roommate or your family. Just sit and chat about things. You can play some board games. Get back to the old times where before internet and consoles and everything. Just do an old school evening, for example, where you would just make some popcorn, play some Monopoly or something. I don't know, but it definitely helps a lot. Especially with the relationships inside the house. And lastly, the bonus, that's for photographers, videographers, and basically everyone creating something digital. We all have that long list of things that we need to finish editing, so might as well just finish editing those photos that you promised your friends 1 year ago, or finally make that video from your cousin's wedding that you attended 1 year ago. It will definitely provide, first of all, something to do. Second of all, you might consider that your skills are lacking something, so you might end up further developing your skills in the direction editing. And third of all, you're going to make someone happy finally when they receive the final material. So yeah, jump into it. And this concludes the video today. Let me know down in the comments what is your favorite thing to do while in isolation. If you found this video useful, leave us a thumbs up and do all of the YouTube stuff. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and so on. This makes it worthwhile continuing to make these videos. And yeah, I really hope that you found this video helpful at the end. Let me know down in the comments definitely what's your favorite thing to do during isolations, and perhaps if I missed anything on my list that might help other people. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in my other videos, guys. Bye.